Okay, all my folks, it's morning, and it's another shockingly sticky morning. Where's all these like stainings come from in my van? Where'd all that stain come from? Anyway, enough of me rambling. It's trash day. This one kind of looks a little ancient. Oh yeah. Not super hot yet, but it is very humid out. So with that, I have the predicament. There you go. Say it fast. It sounds easy. Of do I run the air conditioner in the van, or I just kind of keep the windows open and just stick to everything? But I'm sticking to my steering wheel right now and sticking to trash picking. So let's find some treasure this morning. Good morning, everyone, and hopefully everyone's had a great day so far, and let's find some cool things in the garbage, things we can reuse, maybe scrap a little, sell it, whatever it might be. Interesting things that aren't bags of garbage. Hold on. Maybe I can turn around. That's what we'll do. How are we going to do this? Okay, so I went down that entire road. I didn't find anything, so I came back up this alleyway. But I think last time I said there was an auction or something I was going to go to. Whatever happened. Oh, this is salvage. What the heck is all this stuff? Holy cow. I wanted for the bins, but I'm not taking all those salad dressing for the bins. Oh. Well, that's kind of nasty. That last bin stank so bad. It's all canned food, but it's all rusted out. Now, where the heck could that possibly come from? I have no idea. But it's like full. That was arguably one of the worst things I've ever smelled. That smelled terrible. And I got just enough of a whiff. But whenever I see those black bins with those yellow lids on them, they sell very, very well. So I try to look. I'm pretty sure I saw them not too long ago. Was that the last trash picking episode? But if they were empty, I would take them, or if they had other stuff. And yeah, that's right. There's one with a bunch of clothes in it, and like receipts and oddball stuff. Pretty sure that was from the last trash episode. I think that's a light fixture thing. Sorry, piece back there's plastic. That thing. Let's take this metal. I like this camper over there. Escape. Pretty cool. That's I'd say maybe that camping. I don't know what you call it. What the heck was it called? Oh man, was it? It's like a cam road, like the Toyota Cam Road. Man, they just must love camping. But I think it was pretty much the size of that guy. But it was like a vehicle for camping, like a camping vehicle. That was a couple months ago. That's like my new ride. Somebody was asking for one of these the other week. I don't know if it works. I've had like 6 of these. I can never figure them out. It's like every single one does a different thing, and everyone like gives you false positives all the time. And I can do some work. I think it's wobbly because some of the screws are loose, or at least the it might be bolts. I guess nuts on the back, and then the nuts are kind of loose. I don't think I finished my sentence with the whole auction thing, but maybe I did. But yeah, there was supposed to be an auction after the last video that I did. I went home and I was like, all right, let me find the address for this auction, and the auctioneer just removed the listing completely. Didn't postpone it or anything, or say it was canceled. So usually when they remove listings off auction sites, it means that it's canceled. So I just didn't go anywhere. So I was kind of salty about that, but can't do much about that. So yeah, I didn't get to that auction I wanted to. Alright, I see something up there which may or may not be metal, but I'm not really in the mood to walk that far, so I'm going to circle back around and get that, aka probably pull up. This, I thought there was a hedge trimmer or something hiding here. I see something? Yeah, no. Got eyes like a hawk, man. I saw the handle. And I was like, that kind of looks like the handle for a hedge trimmer. I might have to move this guy. The reason why I mentioned at the auction is because I haven't been selling at the flea market much recently, because I don't have anything. Because I haven't gone anywhere. A lot of storage units are suffering from the fate of summer, where usually the prices are just outrageous. So, haven't really got anything from there either. But storage units, they're more like more of a big treasure hunt, a big mystery. Not necessarily just good stuff for selling. Very barely saw this. Very barely. Don't think I ever put those two words together. Never heard of any of these people. Glenn Campbell. Give it the old sniff test. I feel like Andy Williams is a guy who you find a lot in these stacks of records. Doesn't really look like there's anything too great here. I don't know who Mitch Ryder is. Or Quarter Flash. Something that I've never seen, so, you know, kind of is what it is. Top 50. Are we talking top 50 from the 50s or what? I don't know. It says it's $5. Yeah, they don't smell the best, but they don't smell too bad. If that's a fair assumption. Oh man, do I have a good story time about storage auctions? So recently, probably about like 2 months ago, I bought a storage auction. There's a bunch of DVDs in it. Very dusty and dirty, so if that strikes a bell with you, then you know which unit that came from. But I found money, so we can talk in trash bag. But I found money in the storage unit. See, this always happens. Whenever you pull out the camera, you start talking, whatever, things just appear. Alright, so I'll continue my conversation as I pick this up. I found a decent amount of money in this storage unit. Probably close to like $200, maybe $180 in cash, in larger bills. But it was all old money, like from the 30s and 50s. So it wasn't like, you know, whatever. It wasn't like money that someone just recently got from a bank and just put in there. It's probably money someone was saving from some special event, or they found old money and they're like, oh, I'm going to save this. But anyway, it was in a folder. Or not in a folder, it was in an envelope. It was in an envelope that looked like an envelope for like an electric bill, but it was literally just money. And there was a $100 bill in there from 1950, and I did my research on it. This one had, you know, a lot of damage. It wasn't in good shape, but apparently like the serial number or whatever, it wasn't like a rare 1950 bill, so it was only worth about $110 on eBay. I decided I'm not going to put it on eBay to sell for 110 bucks when it's literally worth $100 in cash. So I took it to the bank, and you would think the people at the bank would know a little bit about money. They tested me and questioned me for 20 minutes, saying it wasn't real, it wasn't this, it needs to have this marking. You know, they did the counterfeit pen thing. I was like, it's not going to work with that. It's a completely chemical component. They're like, yeah, but money's money. It should always work. I'm like, it's not going to work. Like, just Google it. There's a reason why we've changed money over the past 70 years. How many times? That counterfeit pen, it's not going to work on it. They're holding up to the light. They're like, there's no line and this. I'm like, it's completely different security features. Anyway, eventually they accepted it. But it's amazing because you don't know what's in storage units, and then at the same time, I don't know how you really go about taking in money that you don't know if it's counterfeit or real to a bank, because it was probably like one of those moments where I was like, I never want to go through this again. Hey, look, another one of these RV things. But yeah, that was kind of my short storytelling thing. I found money in a storage unit that didn't make the video. It was old money, but not really worth a lot of money, but worth what it's worth. And then I got questioned at the bank for about 20 minutes, kind of accusing me of bringing them a counterfeit $100 bill. So that was kind of my story from yesterday, and my fun time of spending 20 minutes at the bank, thinking I was probably going to get the cops called on me.
That's my steel pipe.
You want it? You want it?
It literally was mine.
Oh, it was yours. Okay. I was gonna say.
I was only joking.
Yeah. Yeah, you too. This thing's all put together. It's not wow. Thought that was metal, it's not even metal. It's interesting. That is, I think, the first one I ever found that's a composite. That back piece. Usually they are a very heavy, solid steel. And I started moving something, the whole thing started flexing. I'm like, I don't think metal's supposed to flex like that. Thought there might be something in that BMX box, I don't know why. There was nothing. So we're here at, I guess, Panera. I'm not going to Panera, but we're here in the parking lot. This is kind of what we found. So I wouldn't say it's sad, but sometimes happens. With the weather, I guess it did rain. A lot of this stuff was wet. That guy was joking with me. I think he said, "Oh, that you're taking my pole or something." I can't remember what he said. He said something like that. But that was his stuff. I should have asked him, "Man, you bent that in half yourself?" Because I don't know. I feel like this is pretty hard to bend in half. Now it looks pretty easy because it's already bent. I don't think I can do that. I don't even know how that happened. But it happened. A nice little table over there, which I'll probably bring up to the flea market this week. I plan on selling there. Who knows what will happen over the next couple days. I don't even know. That might not even be old. It's got these like bolts on like these, but they look like rubber bolts. Almost like you'd find at, I don't know, Marshall's or something. It doesn't, like the wood looks old, but the hardware does not. And yeah, got some records. Doesn't look like there's anything too spectacular here. Like I said, I think Andy Williams, I always see Andy Williams. Some of these guys I've never heard of. Eddie Rabbit, never heard of. This band, never heard of. The Bop That Just Won't Stop, 1956. Okay. But yeah, this is what we found. I should be going trash picking tonight. I probably won't go to the metal yard, so in the next video, if I do trash picking again, there's probably going to be stuff in here from that video, or from this video, just because I don't think I'm going to go to the metal yard for what's probably $10 worth. It's just not really worth risking getting a screw or tire in my, a screw in my tire. So, stay tuned for the next episode. Should be fun. We'll hopefully find a bunch more stuff. If you guys enjoyed it, hit the like button, subscribe down below. Until next time, have a great day. Keep living a dream. Peace.